It's a sizzling summer takeover with Dr. Doofenshmirtz and Major Monogram. Dr. Doof, you say it.
Radio Disney.
Phineas and Ferb's Major Monogram. And Dr. Doofenshmirtz now on Radio Disney.
All right, so what are we talking about? We're talking about, we have a Star Wars special coming out, don't we?
I'm so excited. Get to play around in the Star Wars universe.
Yes, and I get to be Doofenshmirtz.
Do you have one of those?
No, I don't have the mask.
Oh,
That's not a good look for me. But Darth Vader's got
that's
that.
a good look for anybody, really.
Yeah, no, I'm one of the lower Darths. The Force is very weak with me. I don't know what that's.
Minor Darth.
I'm a minor Darth, is what I am. And throughout the special, I am trying to become more evil. I'm trying to be more evil than Darth Vader, but. I'll let you see how
How'd
it works
that work out? Yeah.
It's. I don't want to do any spoilers.
I still have the same job. Still Perry's boss, just in a distant galaxy far, far away.
And what is your name in the special?
Major Hologram.
Major Hologram.
See what they did there?
I see what you
Very
did there.
Clever.
That's very nice. So you appear as a hologram.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Hence the name.
Oh, do you ever appear as a parallelogram?
Not to my knowledge. I'm sure I would have noticed.
Because that's sort of how you appear in the regular show. You're just always in that parallelogram talking to Perry. So, there you go. I'm just saying it's a good idea.
Welcome back to Radio Disney. This is Major Francis Monogram of the OWCA. Sitting next to me is the lovely
Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz from Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated. I've got a jingle. Do you have a jingle?
I worked on a jingle. I don't want to talk about it.
You don't
but
have
we're
a jingle,
taking over. I tried to write something. It just didn't turn out the way I wanted.
Fine. Well, we're taking over.
Hey, it's a takeover.
It's a takeover of
Carpe
Radio Disney.
We've seized Radio Disney.
We have seized it by the mouse ears.
Yes, and we have a phone call.
We have a phone call. Let's go to the phones. Who is this?
This is Bailey.
Hi, Bailey. This is Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz. And sitting next to me is the lovely
Francis Monogram of the OWCA. Bailey's a great name.
Thank you.
Very welcome. The mascot for the LA Kings is named Bailey too.
Is that true?
It is true. Absolutely.
I had no idea.
Are you a lion by chance?
No.
Then probably no relation. All right, carry on. What's your question?
Who was the biggest diva to work with on the Star Wars episode?
Well, I'm hoping that he says me.
Oh, it's so was.
I was trying. I had,
You made an extra effort and it paid off.
Yes.
Talk about your diva tantrums.
I was practicing I'll be in my trailer.
The problem was he had no trailer, so he was just standing out in the parking lot.
So what I did is I put tape on the ground in a big square where my trailer should be, and anyone who wanted to talk to me had to go and pretend to knock on the door, and then I would let them in.
He even had a pretend phone.
Yes.
Wouldn't give me the number.
I can give you a pretend number if you want.
Okay.
So Bailey, would you like to request a song?
Sure. You and I by One Direction.
You and I by One Direction. I think we can probably do that. Can we do that?
So, dedicated to each other. You and I.
Should we dedicate it to us, or should we dedicate it to Bailey?
We could dedicate it to Bailey.
You and I, not you and Monogram. You and Doofenshmirtz.
Oh, cut me right out.
That's what it is.
See, I told you he was a big diva.
Taking over way more than the tri-state area, Dr. Doofenshmirtz. Major Monogram, now on Radio Disney.
All right, we're going to need some guest DJs to help us announce the Radio Disney Top 3. Is that what they're called?
I like that we're still calling them DJs, implying that there's a disc somewhere that they would be spinning.
No, it's digital jockeys.
Is it now digital jockeys?
I'm going with that, whether that's the thing or not.
You could have just coined a whole new thing.
I'm making it a thing.
Anyway, we need help.
So call in if you want to be a guest digital jockey with Radio Disney.
I didn't realize how true that was.
That number again. Wait, I've got the number written down here. That number again, 877-870-5678. It sounds like we're starting a musical number, doesn't it?
We should. 5, 6, 7,
8.
We need a guest DJ.
And you gotta call soon.
Gosh, we're good.
You're gonna laugh. You're all going to laugh.
Say it like that. It sounds creepy.
Dr. Doofenshmirtz and Major Monogram. Next on Radio Disney. Major Monogram and Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
It's easier to pronounce in the native Drusselsteinian tongue.
Now on Radio Disney. Major Monogram and Dr. Doofenshmirtz. Your music, their way.
Rock and roll.
Radio Disney.
Your 3 most requested songs of the day. The Radio Disney Top 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the time has come.
It's the Radio Disney Top 3, the top 3 requested songs of the day.
My heart's all aflutter.
And we've got one of our guest DJs who's going to
DJ
announce
for
it.
Digital Jockey.
Digital Jockey, because
See.
there's no discs left.
No.
Right? Okay.
Not that I'm aware of.
So one of our guest DJs is going to announce it. Ready? Go ahead. Hello, who's this?
Addie,
Where are you from?
Pennsylvania.
Oh, I like that place. I've never been there myself.
It's very nice.
It's very nice. I hear
You
it's
should
very,
go.
it's either warm or cold there. I'm not sure.
All depends on the season.
So excellent. Well, go ahead and announce number 3. Ready? It's you. Take it over now. Quick. Hurry before I'm done talking.
The number 3 song is Girls Chase Boys by Ingrid Michaelson on Radio Disney.
That was number 3, and now we're moving on to, guess what? Drum roll.
Number 2.
Number 2. So we have another guest DJ. What's your name?
Leilani,
And where are you from?
Pennsylvania.
Excellent. So go ahead and announce number 2. This is the number 2 requested song on Radio Disney.
The number 2 song tonight is Boss by Fifth Harmony on Radio Disney.
Well, that was lovely. That was number 2, and we're still looking for a guest DJ to announce number 1. So call in
1-877-870-5678.
5678.
Papa, papa.
Papa, papa.
Over Thursday continues next.
Well, at least I have something to look forward to now.
With Major Monogram and Dr. Doofenshmirtz on Radio.
Hello there, everyone out there in Radio Disneyland. This is Major Francis Monogram and
Dr. Doofenshmirtz from Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated. We're doing a Radio Disney Takeover Thursday.
talking about the Phineas and Ferb Star Wars special.
We'll be taking calls. We'll be giving away prizes.
Listening to music.
There'll be trivia questions, which I think is a big plus.
Should be fun.
Part of Radio Disney's Sizzling Summer. So come on down and listen today at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific.
On Radio Disney and
The Radio Disney app.
The Doctor
Hello?
and the Major.
That sounds like a pitch for an ABC show.
in color.
Doofenshmirtz and Monogram now on Radio Disney and the Radio Disney app.
And we're back, and we found us a guest DJ.
Announce the very exciting #1 position for the top 3 tonight.
All right, what's your name?
Hi, this is Julie.
Excellent. You want to announce the song now?
Of course, they want to announce the song.
No,
They-
not you.
they
Not
called
you.
in.
Her.
They wouldn't have called in if they didn't want to announce the song.
Okay.
Go for it.
All right, ready? Announce the song. #1 is...
The #1 song tonight is Mapped by Maroon 5 on Radio Disney.
All right, so we've got our first contest of the night here on Radio Disney. If you know all 3 of the top 3 songs,
All 3?
all 3 of the top 3 songs, you can't just know 1 of the top 3.
How about 2?
No, you need all
got
3 of the top
3
3
of the top
songs.
3 songs.
If you can name them all, then you win some
A
prize.
prize.
I'm not sure what the prize is. Do we know what the prize is? No, okay.
Oh, it's a mystery
You'll win a prize. It's a mystery
I
prize.
like mysteries.
It's a mysterious prize. So call in at 877-870-5678.
Papa, papa,
Take over Thursday with Dr. Doofenshmirtz and Major Monogram.
I love this job.
I bet you do.
Part of Radio Disney's Sizzling Summer.
5 Seconds of Summer. What kind of a name for a band is that?
They must only play during 5 seconds
Such
every
a
summer.
short period of time.
It's a very quick gig.
It's a shame, too, because summer's a great season.
They can barely set up their instruments in that amount of time. Anyway, so we're gonna go to the phones and hello, what's your name?
Jasmine?
All right, do you know the top 3 songs?
Come
Can
on,
you
I-
name all
I
3
know
of
you
them?
can do it.
Number 3 was Girls Chase Boys by Ingrid Michaelson. Number 2 was Boss by Fifth Harmony Disney, and number 1 was Maps on Ruin 5.
That's it!
Woo.
Excellent. You win some unspecified prize.
Like I said, it's a mystery prize.
It's a mystery prize.
Stick around, boys and girls. We'll be back with more Radio Disney.
You're going to laugh. You're all going to laugh.
Say it like that. It sounds creepy.
Dr. Doofenshmirtz and Major Monogram. Next on Radio Disney. Radio Disney Insider.
My evil plan is to make it 67 seconds. But for now, you're listening to 60 Seconds with Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz.
Brought to you by Take Me Fishing. To start planning your next outdoor adventure, parents visit takemefishing.org.
So, Dr. Doofenshmirtz, why haven't you defeated Perry the Platypus already?
Oh, you gotta bring up that sore subject, don't you? It's not like I'm not trying. You see it every week. I'm sitting there. I'm doing my best. One of these days, that's all I can tell you. I'm working on it. I need a defeat Perry the Platypus in there. I think if I just made that, it would only have to work once, and then I would have won.
Now, do you think after you and Perry finish all your battles and whatnot that you'll actually be friends afterwards?
You know, to be real honest, he's probably my best friend. I know that's sad, but I don't have a lot to choose from. It's him or Norm. And Norm's not really got a soul, being a computerized voice and all. We have sort of a yin and yang relationship that without him, I would not really know what to do with myself. So he's sort of like my best friend. We just like to beat each other up. 60 Seconds with Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz.
Radio Disney Insider. Radio Disney's Takeover Thursday.
It would improve morale, but only for a little bit, because then I would treat everyone as minions and try to take over the tri-state area. That's what I would do.
Actually, it's just Radio Disney this time.
I can't stand it. I'm so excited.
Good. Major Monogram and Dr. Doofenshmirtz taking over now. Part of Radio Disney's Sizzling Summer.
Get your goomies and I love you.
Hello, we are still here. It's Dr. Doofenshmirtz and
Major Francis Monogram.
and we're still taking over Radio Disney. No one has kicked us out yet.
I noticed
despite
there's a
all the logic.
large crowd of people at the window gathering.
Yeah.
I think eventually they're just
Yes.
going to break the door down.
Eventually, they'll
Throw us out.
But I put a broomstick in the handle. So
In the
that
meantime,
they
you can
won't
call
be able
us.
to make it through that.
1-877-870-5678.
Major Monogram and Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
Hello.
They're taking over Radio Disney.
All right, we're back. This is Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz, and with me, as always, is
Major Francis Monogram of the OWCA.
we're on Radio Disney.
We're doing a takeover.
We're taking it over. We have seized control of the very building in which Radio Disney is housed.
Like Carpe Diem, only this is Carpe Radio Disney.
Carpe Radio Disney, baby. All right, let's go to the phones. Who do we got? Hello, who's this?
This is Isabel.
Isabel, how are you today?
Good.
This is Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz. Perhaps you've heard of me. My reputation tends to precede me, and
I'm not sure if that's a reputation that you're keen to. Well, anyway, carry on, Isabel.
do you have a question for us?
Yes, was it fun making a Star Wars episode?
It was more fun than anything I think I could imagine doing ever.
It was a very silly, fun thing to do. We had a great time. I got to put on one of those Darth Vader helmets, which makes it very hard to get a drink of water. I don't know how he ever drinks from a water fountain, because it just keeps hitting the side of the helmet.
I was watching the film, and I didn't see a great deal of drinking fountains on the Death Star.
But they're there. They just don't feature them heavily in the story.
I wonder why not, because
It's not about drinking fountains. It's just not about that.
Maybe they should do another sequel that has more drinking fountains in it.
The return of the drinking fountains. That's what we're pushing. Does that answer your question well enough?
Yes.
Excellent. Would you like to request a song?
Sure. Problem by Ariana Grande.
Problem by Ariana Grande.
I'm not sure if I like problems. I like solutions.
No, but
There
it's
a
all
song
about there's
called
one less
Solutions?
problem without you. So that song reminds me of Major Monogram.
I'd like to dedicate that one to you.
We'll dedicate it to each other. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, Isabel.
Cheerio.